Known for his devastating right hand, Deontay Wilder is one of the hardest punchers in boxing history.
My right hand is a monster. Sometimes I get scared of it myself.
His knockout percentage of 91.3% is the highest in heavyweight history, and he has knocked out 42 of his 43 opponents. Wilder's power is not just about his raw strength. He also has incredible speed and timing. His right hand can come out of nowhere, and it has been known to put even the biggest and strongest opponents in the heavyweight division on the canvas. And in this video, we're going to take a closer look at Wilder's speed, power, and some of his most devastating knockouts. So if you're a fan of boxing, or if you're just interested in seeing some incredible knockouts, then this is a video you won't want to miss. Sergey Liakhovich. One of the most anticipated bouts of 2013 was the fight between Deontay Wilder and Sergey Liakhovich. At the time, Wilder was a rising contender with a perfect 28-0 record, while Liakhovich was a former WBO heavyweight champion with a record of 25-5. The fight was expected to be a close one, but Wilder quickly put an end to it with a devastating right hand that knocked Liakhovich out in just 100 seconds into the first round. The knockout was so powerful that Liakhovich began twitching and shaking on the canvas. It came so quickly and unexpectedly that Liakhovich didn't even know he had been knocked out until he woke up on the canvas. He was eventually able to sit up and walk out of the ring, but he was clearly shaken up by the experience. The knockout was a major statement from Wilder, and it cemented his status as one of the most dangerous punchers in the heavyweight division. Chris Arreola. In his Legacy Arena performance against Chris Arreola on July 16, 2016, Deontay Wilder retained his WBC heavyweight championship with an 8th-round stoppage victory. During the fight, Wilder dropped Arreola near the end of the 4th round and had his man in serious trouble but couldn't close the show. He seemed to injure his right hand in the attempt and barely threw it all over the final 4 rounds of the fight. However, in the 8th round, Wilder landed a devastating left hook to Arreola's head that sent him crashing to the canvas. Arreola got up but was clearly dazed, and referee Tony Weeks stopped the fight after a few more punches. The knockout was so quick and unexpected that Arreola didn't even know he had been knocked out until he woke up on the canvas. He later said that he had no memory of the fight after the 4th round. Artur Szpilka. Artur Szpilka became another victim of the Wilder highlight reel in 2016 during their bout in Barclays Center, New York City. The fight was competitive for the first 8 rounds, with both fighters landing some good punches. However, in the 9th round, Wilder landed a devastating right hook that sent Szpilka crashing to the canvas. Szpilka was knocked out cold, and the referee immediately stopped the fight. The knockout was so brutal that it actually caused Szpilka's ear to bleed. Wilder's power was on full display. He once again proved that he is one of the most dangerous heavyweights in the world. Dominic Breazeale. One of the most anticipated bouts of 2019 was the heavyweight title fight between Deontay Wilder and Dominic Breazeale. Wilder was the WBC heavyweight champion, while Breazeale was the mandatory challenger. The fight took place on May 18, 2019 at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York City. At the time, Wilder was the clear favorite going into the fight, as he was undefeated and had a reputation for his knockout power. Breazeale, on the other hand, was a former title challenger who was known for his toughness and his ability to take a punch. The fight started off with both fighters feeling each other out. However, Wilder quickly took control of the fight, landing several heavy punches that had Breazeale in trouble. In the final seconds of the first round, Wilder landed a devastating right hook that sent Breazeale crashing to the canvas. Breazeale was unable to beat the count, and the fight was over. The knockout was one of the most visually stunning of Wilder's career, as Breazeale was literally lifted off his feet by the punch. The knockout also sent a message to the rest of the heavyweight division that Wilder was still the man to beat. Luis Ortiz, 2018. Coming off an impressive win over Dominic Breazeale, Wilder went back to the ring to square off against Luis Ortiz. At the time, Ortiz was the top-ranked heavyweight contender. Wilder was looking to solidify his status as the best heavyweight in the world. The fight was a thrilling back-and-forth battle, with both fighters landing some heavy punches. However, in the 10th round, Wilder landed a devastating right uppercut that sent Ortiz crashing to the canvas. Ortiz was unable to beat the count, and Wilder was declared the winner by technical knockout. The knockout was one of the most shocking of Wilder's career, as Ortiz was a very experienced and dangerous fighter. The win solidified Wilder's status as one of the top heavyweights in the world. Bermane Stiverne. One of the most anticipated bouts of 2015 was the WBC heavyweight championship fight between Deontay Wilder and Bermane Stiverne. Wilder was the undefeated challenger with a record of 33-0 with 32 knockouts. Stiverne was the reigning champion with a record of 25-1 with 21 knockouts. The fight took place on January 17, 2015 at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Wilder started the fight aggressively, and he landed a number of heavy punches in the early rounds. In the first round, Wilder landed a right uppercut that knocked Stiverne to the canvas. Stiverne beat the count, but he was clearly hurt. Wilder continued to press the attack in the second round, and he landed another right uppercut that knocked Stiverne down again. This time, Stiverne was unable to beat the count, and the fight was stopped at 2:59 of the round. The knockout was Wilder's 33rd in a row, and it made him the new WBC heavyweight champion. The fight was a showcase for Wilder's power, and it solidified his status as one of the most exciting heavyweights in the world. The fight was also a financial success, generating over $1 million in pay-per-view buys. It was the highest-grossing heavyweight fight in the United States since 2009. Eric Molina. After winning his WBC heavyweight title against Bermane Stiverne, Wilder proved the doubters wrong with his title defense win against Eric Molina. At the time, Molina was a tough challenger who had never been knocked out before, but Wilder showed that his power was no fluke. He knocked Molina down 3 times in the fight, and the final knockdown came in the 9th round with a devastating right hand that sent Molina crashing to the canvas. The referee immediately stopped the fight, and Wilder retained his title in impressive fashion. Robert Helenius. In August 2022, it was announced that Wilder will have his first fight a year later after his Fury loss. It was announced Wilder would be facing Finland's Robert Helenius, with the fight scheduled to take place on October 15, 2022 at Brooklyn's Barclays Center. The fight started off with both fighters feeling each other out. Wilder landed a few jabs, but Helenius was able to avoid most of his punches. In the second minute of the round, Wilder landed a right hand that knocked Helenius off balance. Helenius recovered, but Wilder continued to press the attack. Wilder then landed a short right hand at 2:57 of the first round that sent Helenius crashing to the canvas, and the fight was ruled a knockout victory for Wilder. Wilder's victory over Helenius put him back in the mix for a potential rematch with Tyson Fury after 2 losses. The two fighters had also fought to a draw in 2018, and a rematch would be one of the biggest fights in boxing history. While we wait to see who Deontay Wilder will fight next, let us know in the comments below who you think he should fight. While you're at it, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to jab that button and don't forget to subscribe and give the bell icon a Deontay Wilder left hook so you never miss any of our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.